ready to do the honors. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. That's his running back, DeAndre Swift. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. Pass brought in by Burton. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That throw by the rookie out of Ohio State, good for a chunk of yards and a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
1st down, here's Swift. He's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here we go, set!
They'll go play action, Howard. And that's got it, left side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go! Come, my team! Come!
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to be set up just a few yards from Pater here. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Options are open here. This is 2nd and inches.
Let's go!
Trying to sneak with Howard. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Rush coming off the edge, and they broke it!
Well, that's going to take away a touch of that early momentum they built with the opening drive touchdown. And just as importantly here, blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession, looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Play action now with Daniels. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
This is Jacory Crosby-Merritt, heading it for the first time. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He's brought down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Commanders first down.
Ready.
They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Now Daniels off the play action. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
19, 5, 9, 4, 7, let's go.
Krosky Merritt. He can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders find an answer with their opening drive. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Howard. The right side hauled in by Kmet. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kane Medrano makes the play. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Devin Duvernay to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. They set up the screen here to Swift. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
1st down Bears.
A give right side for Swift. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 14-6 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at first down here. They're going play action. Rolling out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
All right, here we go. Second down. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
7 yards.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Howard now, third and long. He's going deep this time. That's caught at the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Running behind center with Swift. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back?
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Back to the air, following that pick 6. Throwing the out route complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
70 Lions.
They're going to run here. Kyle Monangai. He's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's everything he has under this one. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps the defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
Throw here, third down. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you can...
Oh, and they fake it. And it's intercepted. The defense wasn't fooled at all. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and coverage just about anywhere they threw it, and interception was possible.
Ready.
Daniels setting up the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down give to Krosky Merritt. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 27, Bears 6. Joshua Party to kick off.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 13-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Jordan Watkins that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. Big strike here to Moore. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run now with Swift. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More All-Pro nods than any active defender. And it's Bobby Wagner. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. That's complete right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. And finds Kmet downfield. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals.
From the red zone on 1st. Into traffic, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Ready? Half the 60. Half the 60.
3rd and short, Howard. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. He's got a gain of 6 there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup.
Play fake here, Daniels. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And now it's 3rd and short.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Ready up.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
Get it. Let go.
From the gun, a run for Kronsky Merritt. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So 2nd and inches, they took their shot, Brock. They threw the football, as a lot of teams are going to do in that situation. But it backfires as the 3rd down run gets turned away.
You know what that effort creates, Kate? That creates that offensive coordinator never taking a shot again on 2nd and inches.
Ready, ready.
Daniels to throw on 4th. That's caught beyond the marker. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Fielded at the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Samuel on the return. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They go inside, give to Krusky Merritt. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Krusky Merritt straight ahead. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
On play action, here's Howard. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Swift. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Bears start the 2nd half with some needed points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. And he gets this one to go after a couple of misses already in this game. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He spins right by him. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get up.
Give it to Krusky Merritt. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Things a bit tougher following that penalty. Here's 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Giving this to Krusky Merritt. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Hey, let's go.
Now Daniels to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
That is target. That's Lane. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
The wind was at a sail's case, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
One guy with it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll go play action. Howard. Headed out right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's on target. Watkins. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 3rd quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 34. Commanders 30.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A run. It's Krosky Merritt. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
29-yard line.
Come on. Let go.
They'll run the counter. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. Cox, here's his lane. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go.
44-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
On first down, they'll run. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. Buying some time right. Oh, this big guy is moving! And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Go. Go.
On the counter, Krosky Merritt. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Ready.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Okay,
This
ready.
drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Steady.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. It's about 43 yards for it. Kicked well, and this is good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, is that ball sailed good through the uprights? His mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake. interception. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders have some new life in the fourth.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let go.
Eckler running dead ahead. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He was brought down
So
by
much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Throwing now, Daniels. That one's incomplete over the middle.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hold the ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? I'll put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash the defense like that, the next time you run that action...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
41. Bears, 30.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Bears down by 7. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He has it at the 5. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
The Bears decide to call their first time out, and they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. It's 2nd and goal. Here he is to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is to throw. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point
Back to throw. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training set. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down.
Let go.
This one set up for Daniels. So score this as a win for the Commanders.